Greetings and salutations. I'm DC, and we have had some technical difficulties tonight, but I'm here and I'm late and I'm on brand. I am an anti-MLM creator, and I guess my brand is squirrels and kazoos and not being really on time, but that's it. That's okay. I'm gonna work on it, and I'm doing the best I can with the spoons I have, and I hope I'm not muted. Thank you for being here, and all two of you. It is an OG late night live crew stream, and Tony Zolecki. We're so glad to be here. I'm gonna be crocheting tonight. I was gonna say crocheting, but I know everyone's gonna be pissed off if I say that. I need a 5 needle, but if I don't have one in my little jar, do I like crocheting with a 5? Not really, as I'm pulling through. I do. Oh wait, this looks like a 5. I got out of MLM. 4.5's good enough. 4.5's good enough. It's close enough. Close enough for government work. Wait, what's this one? 5.5. Pretty good. I'll do 4.5. I'll do 4.5. I'll do 4.5. Ah. We're just gonna make a little market bag. We're gonna roast Tony. He moved over because I roasted his outlets last time. He totally moved over because I roasted his outlets last time. I'm happy to be here. I hope you're happy to be here. I stole this from my mom. We're burning a candle every time I stream. I burned one in members only. This one smells good. I haven't been leaving it on because, I can only do so much, okay? And I am going to get a ruler out because I'm pretty sure... No, these are the crooked ones. I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, Marianne. Demi, Coconuts, Becca, Coconuts, I found your audio clip. Guess what? We have 700 audio clips. And we got a ton more today. Because we were trying to grab them for Erin's second reel for her. This one smells good. This is gingerbread latte from... I don't know what this brand is. I don't know what candle brands are because I was brainwashed to think candles were the devil's candles. All of the endocrine disruptors. This one smells good. Soy coconut wax. Oh, good. I'm so sorry it was so late. I feel bad. I hope you like it. I'm so sorry. I did the best I could. This is his kitchen. This is his kitchen, and those are his outlets that are crooked. You know what? If you have crooked outlets, that's fine. And if you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad that I don't know DC in person, because she just probably look at everything that's crooked. It's nothing personal. With Tony, it's personal, but everyone else, not personal. Maybe with Aaron Williams, personal. If you don't know who Aaron Williams is, Aaron Grease, Big Brother. I wouldn't look her up and watch it with your children. We watch her show on members only. Basically, we work for an hour, then we reward ourselves by maybe crushing our brain cells. She was in Young Living, and then she's in Arbonne. She may still be in Arbonne, unclear. She had a big team in Young Living, and we were trying to see what level she was at, and she has signs of being in Young Living in the show that she was trying to get, I think she was trying to get picked up in season 1. She threw that out of the window and has become uncensored. And she has the best She has the best spelling error of all time in her warning label at the beginning of each episode. She basically is like, you know what? I'm moving on to her website that she streams her. She didn't stream. She posts her videos to. We're on season 2, so we work for an hour and then we watch a video. So we were working on the reel today and we were cutting up these audio bites to add to the folder. So the warning label was new because we just watched season 2, episode 1 today. So I'm glad to be getting my brain cells back. We have the yarn for the market bag. It's going to be a dark blue one. Cotton. And he is a little now look. He is is it this one? Nope. Sorry. Presentation's going to be over in primary today. Obviously, his camera is askew, correct? If we look at... Oh, great. We can zoom in, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in MLM. I can't stop looking at it, obviously. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, does it matter? No. Am I always going to look at it because him and his buddies copyright struck my channel? Yeah, I am. I am. Hello, Katina. Tony Zolecki.
Guess what? You're also getting baby snark, and you may even be getting polite demon lawyer. I don't give a shit. And so there. And we're gonna light our candle in honor of Gary Young. Okay? Okay. Also, I'm getting a little hot, so I have a little fan on my desk, and I may mute myself while I crochet. So, here's my little... Oh, that's not a good sound. I thought it was gonna be... Ignore me. Ignore the sound. Oh.
It's high. Sorry. Top down. Top down. Top down. Ta-da! I'm doing things scared just like they're doing in whatever company we were looking at the other day. We did it. I'm gonna do it for 10 seconds. Anyone else nervous? Did you know he brought up baby snark on one of his videos? Oh my god. I love it. Get a little panicky. DC, it doesn't matter. Candles aren't that scary. Well, you go get brainwashed into a high control group, and then you tell me candles aren't scary. Yay. Okay. I did. Okay, I'll smother it next time. I'll smother next time. All right. I feel like I have a little lightsaber. See, y'all are telling me all the stuff that I don't know because I haven't burned candles in a huge, long time. Oh, I spilled so many drinks tonight.
All right. Let me tell you all about Tony Zolecki. Is this it? This is Tony. He is one of the Nueva 9, the founders of Nueva, who, with the help of the other top distributors in Modere, helped Nueva rise from the ashes and started a multi-level marketing company hours after the other one died in the sludges of trim, not getting their commission checks because they didn't, Modere didn't have the money to pay them, in my opinion. So we were able to get in on one of the earliest, if not the first Zoom, when Brian McMillan was telling everybody that he had the money and they were going to be able to get products out in a week. And then did they? No. Did they get it out in 2 weeks? No. Did they get it out in 3 weeks? No. Did me and Julie Anderson and Aaron Bees and others get copyright struck? Yes. For reasons that weren't YouTube compliant? Yes. Did we get the copyright strikes removed? Yes. Is one of my videos still yeeted from the internet? Yes. Am I still bitter about it? Yes. Am I going to use baby snark on every one of my videos that I react to Tony Zolecki? Yes, I am. So he also used peptides without telling his team while he was still taking trim in Modere, and said that his results were from the trim collagen sludge that he was ingesting in Modere. So I don't trust this man, in my opinion, but I don't have to because I'm not on his team. I have never been on his team, and I'm here for commentary, critique, and consumer protection. And all of this is my opinion. So, yeah. Go with the, decide for yourself. I don't know what else to say, except here we go. We've got 35 minutes of fluffery, and I'm going to speed him up to 1:15 because I want to crochet and craft.
So, yep. I've had a scare with a fleck of hot wick fly. Oh, that would probably happen to me. I've had a scare with a fleck of hot wick fly out of the candle when it blew it out. I was scared I had set my carpet aflame. It was okay at the end. Oh my God. Thank you for telling me. My Legos. Oh, I have all this yarn too. Oh, rip. That would have been bad. Okay. Before we start, let's do our highs and our lows. Had a big low today. I don't really want to talk about it, but oh, hi. My highs and my lows were talking to doctors and their care teams today. Hi, I got my pain medication filled. Lows. I talked to my care team today, and I have to go in to see my new primary care doctor that I don't enjoy seeing and who does not, I would say, is not an advocate. So I'm attempting to find a new primary care doctor. But the one thing that I'm proud of myself for is, well, other than members only saw me break down via midstream because I was talking to the doctor or the care team. So, but the one thing I'm proud of myself for is calling the CBS, and then I called the care team twice, then I called CBS again. So I called lots of people on the phone today. So those are my highs and my lows. Oh, got it free planned for my birthday. Low, have to get up early for appointments tomorrow. Hi, Jessica. Tony Zolecki. Marie, does anybody have a birthday today? Please tell me someone has a birthday today. If you don't have a birthday, that's okay. If you do have a birthday, that would be cool. We've already lit the candle. We've had 2 candle moments. Holly! If I have to turn my fan on, I'll try to mute myself, but why are you wearing a sweatshirt then? I just need to feel covered. Oh, yeah. Just Lowe's around here. Yep. It's going to be low latency because we have live captions on. I haven't gotten to do the downloads yet. Yes, it's Monday. Nice. Cute embroidery. Let's go. All right. I'm going to... Do we want toning to be big or do we want crafting to be big? That's my question. I guess we can be over here because there's lots of room for crafting to be bigger. Nora! Sings Nora! Nice! I can't wait till I get my meds filled. That's gonna be awesome. Whoa, we're super zoomed in. Oh, I can't do this. Mother trucker. Ah, perfect. Where? My Elgato is my It's a long story. Oh, Runa Being, hi! Worst teacher ever? Rip. I'm halfway through my last class of my master's degree. Let's go you, let's go your brain. I keep subluxing a metacarpal. Oh, that sounds awful. Let's go, let's go! I forgot if I had posted embroidery. Oh, cool. Y'all are just like doing all the Discord things. I love that. Tony. Frogs him. What? Hello. All right. I'm going to be sitting in a strange way. Okay. Let's go. I'm scared. I'm not scared. Tony, let's go. Oh, no. That is incorrect. Why did you do that? That is not... Oh. You ruined it. I ruined it. Delete. I need a random action. I wish... Application... Open... Elmedia... And then... I need... Hotkey... Space. Sorry. No, you are gonna do this. What is the shortcut for play? Space. What? Elmedia.
Hey everybody, Tony Zolecki here, and today's video we're going to be talking about how to have the best November.
I'm sorry. I just set up my stuff again and I am apparently having issues with everything. Let me do a multi-action switch real quick and see if this is application. Hotkey. Fuck. Okay, let's try it again.
November you've ever had.
There we go. Let's go. All right. And I need to stop it from echoing. And now I think we're good to go. Hello, Tony Zolecki. Back in action. Mostly. Living the dream. Are we, though? We're living the pyramid dream. In my opinion. Hero, how you feeling, Elizabeth? Oh, mother trucker. I don't know where to go. We'll just go over here. I don't know. Sorry. Indecisive.
Hey everybody, Tony Zolecki here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to have the best November you've ever had for your network marketing business. Now, I know some of you are brand new to network marketing. You may have just joined your company. And if you did just join your company, I will say this. What a great time to be a part of this profession, because this month, typically, not every company, but most companies, you can have just a rock star month because there's so much going on. There's so many incentives. There's so much we do around Black Friday, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So your timing couldn't be better. Now, if you're thinking about joining a network marketing company, I will tell you this. Jump in.
He talks too fast for 1.25. Sorry. I mean 115. Oh, dear God. 05? Woof. What?
Why jump in? Because now...
No. Melanie.
Now is the time to run, create a story, lock arms with people that are doing big things, great things that close the year up, and it really sets you up to have a big 2026. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to give you some things that I do, some things that we teach, some things that work for us, and then you can kind of see why we're so excited about having a November that, in my opinion, is going to be absolutely epic. So first,
he does this to recruit people into Nueva. He used to do this to recruit people into Modere. He does it generally because he wants to show people how well he teaches and how incredible the training over at Nueva is, and so plants the seeds that the other people in other companies aren't getting that good of training, so people want to come over to Nueva. I cannot stop looking at his outlets. Oh my God. Sorry. I cannot even stop looking at them.
The thing you want to do is you want to set a non-negotiable goal. So 3 different goals, one for your income. Now here's the thing. I would challenge you, if you're setting up an income goal right now for your business for the month of November, push that income goal a little bit. So if you've been making $500 a month, set a goal to make $2,000. Set a goal to make $2,500. Set a goal even to make $3,000, right? If you've been making a couple $1,000s a month, set a goal to make $5,000 this month. Or get a little bit more aggressive and go to another, level with that goal. If you've been making, a little bit more than that, double that, right? Because here's the thing that I want to tell you. When you have an income goal and you're chasing that and you know exactly where you want to hit, it is a motivator when you see everything that's going on in your business. Then you need a rank goal too. So think about how...
When y'all are... I'm sorry. When y'all are building your houses... This is not anti-MLM, I'm sorry. When y'all are building your houses, or if y'all are redoing your kitchen, or if y'all are redoing your bathrooms... And y'all have outlets. If you're going to have more than 2 outlets on the same, can you just double check with your contractor / the person putting in the outlets? Or if you're doing it, can you just for me, can you imagine that you're in a multi-level marketing company and you're going to be streaming from your bathroom and I'm going to be reacting to your content? Can you just measure twice, cut once for me, just for the love of God, and make sure that they're going to be even, because Oh, I cannot. I know it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter. I love that he's in a super rich house. I love that he has a roof over his head. And he has really ugly backsplash. I love it for him. And that he has a super expensive range and whatever he has behind him. That's delightful. And I don't love that the contractor put his outlets a half of an inch difference. I'm guessing someone could fix that. This is his actual kitchen. This is not a Zoom background. This is his actual kitchen. It's not curved. This is not curved. Let me tell you. It looks curved. It is not. Let me zoom in for you. Okay. We could say, oh, but DC, it's crooked. I'm going to count. We're going to be, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? This comes to mid-8. And I'll just show you this distance. Right? Okay. Oops. Sorry, Tony. No. Oops. Sorry. Let me take this off. So we come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Comes to the very top. It doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter. Tony.
Listen, Tony. I know it doesn't matter. Can you just get someone to fix it? Just push it down. For me. For Baby Snark. Please. Listen, if you do it, I won't do Baby Snark on the next video. Will I take you off the naughty list? No, I will not. You will still be on the naughty list, but I won't do Baby Snark for 2 videos. 2 videos, no Baby Snark. No polite demon lawyer for the next 2 videos. No Baby Snark for 2 videos, no polite demon lawyer for 1 video. No Baby Snark for 2 videos and potentially polite demon lawyer. Potentially polite demon lawyer. Okay? Can you just listen? I would say listen. I would say raise the outlet because the switch is pretty centered. Okay? The switch, this guy, leave it. That's pretty good. That's pretty in the middle of tiles. All right? It's pretty good. Just leave this bad boy. Leave this one. Leave this one. I love how clean you are. Delightful. Incredible. Okay? Let's move your hand. Move it. Okay? Can you just move this one? Just move this bad boy up. Just move it up. Just move this one up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? Sorry. You're just getting stuck. This video's a big video. Okay.
I know it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to have some fun. It's been a rough day. and those, I can't stop looking at those. Like these 2 little tiles, like right here. I'm not trying to pick on your house, Tony. I really am not. Like your tile guys wrecked you. Okay? Unless y'all did this yourself, good job. Your tile guys fucked you over. Your tile guys fucked you over. Your tile. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sure you paid a ton of money. Your tile guys shouldn't have done this to you. A good tile person would have seen this and gone, okay, we need to take some of this out, lengthened it, because this is lazy. It's just lazy. Your kitchen looks hella expensive. No. The tile guys, the tile guys will cut. The tile guys will cut out those spots and take the tiles from the other, and they'll put it in. I've worked with too many contractors. They will the good workers. When I say workers, the good contractors. The sheets, they'll cut through it. They'll cut through the pieces, and they will work it in. They will. No, I'm just saying, like, the good contractors, they will do that. If they have a lead contractor, I don't think it doesn't look peel and stick because of the grout. The reason I think that the grout is, you see the differences. Sorry, we're like talking about grout now. See this grout thickness and this grout. If it was peel and stick, I think you'd have more consistent grout. I think that they'd. I think that they would have. I don't think this was peel and stick. I think Tony and his wife are not the peel and stick kind of. I mean, these are expensive cabinets. I mean, yeah, these are expensive cabinets. Now, again, this may be yeah, for sure. It might have just been like one of those, what is it called? Just like those homes that are just being built fast, and those neighborhoods that are getting, like, in those areas that are just going up so quickly because people are moving in so quickly that they can't keep up with the population increase in a certain area. Builder grade? It could be builder grade. It could be just a miss. I mean, that could be just that could just be a miss. My dad used to build homes, and this would have just been something that he would have put a piece of tape to come, like, have them fix. So, like, sometimes there are planned communities where they're building homes so quickly that, for example, Austin, when there were so many people moving from California to Austin, California to Dallas, because of restrictions and stuff on, I don't want to get into all that, but there were large groups of people quickly moving from California to Austin. There was such a need for housing that the home builds were getting built so fast that the time for the house, like, builds were needing to be built so fast that some home build companies were skipping over important things, like details that fell through the cracks because sometimes the inspectors, but there's that person managing the build, that the construction manager manages the contractors, but there's the salesperson that sold the home to the customers, and they're the ones that also go through and look at it to make sure that, like, with the customer, but also by themselves to see, with a different set of eyes to see, like, what might be wrong with the build. Yeah, communities. Oh, God. Becca, that's awful. Yeah, the McMansions are, that's just my opinion. The McMansions are, sorry, that's just my opinion. Yeah. The ones in Austin that my dad was working with were not McMansions. They were small, or smaller. Anyways.
Your current comp plan in your current company and set a rank goal. Maybe it's, requalifying for the rank you might have hit a couple months ago, right? Maybe you hit that rank and you haven't requalified at that rank since you hit it. Well, maybe your rank goal is to requalify at the highest level you hit in your comp plan. If you have a seller side of your comp plan, set a good rank goal there, because this is the month people buy. This is the month you get a lot of customers. This is the month the best deals are here. This is the month the freebies are here. This is the month that goes cray-cray, as a lot of you know, or some of you that are just getting started in the network marketing profession. This is a crazy month because of every.
Guess what's not a crazy month? January. Guess what's not a crazy month? December. Are you going to tell people about that? Interesting. That's lacking transparency, Tony. Are you going to tell people when they get into network marketing, after they get in and they maybe get a lot of sales this month, how difficult December is? How difficult January is? How are they going to overcome the lack of sales in December and January after they get that huge pack? Or however big the pack is in whatever network marketing company they join? How are they going to overcome that, bud? Tony? Mr. Zolecki? One of the Nazgul 9? He really did just say cray cray.
Everything we do around Black Friday. So if you have a seller side, you might want to set a rank goal, maybe 2 or 3 ranks from where you're at right now on the seller side. So again, it's attainable. It's a great goal to run with. And then customers. I love setting customer goals, right? Because if you have a certain amount of customers that you want to bring into your business in the month of November, guess what? That's always good to have it clear, have it focused. And for us right now, it's 30 brand new customers that we want to bring into our business in the month of November. 30 brand new customers. Now, you might also have
each. Are we pausing?
Customers already ordered.
Sure are. Sorry, guys. I don't know why we're pausing. I apologize. We'll work on it. Can I just say one thing that's pretty egotistical, and I think that I've talked about this before. Does anyone think it's weird that the Nazgul 9, which is what I call the leaders of Nueva, if you haven't read Lord of the Rings, the reason the Nazgul, there's 9 of them. I don't want to get into too much detail. There's 9 of them, okay? And their wraiths, they were given rings by Sauron, and they're trying to get the one ring from Frodo. The Ring of Power. Anyways, there was a little more than 9 who started Nueva, but essentially there's 9, okay? And I say 9 to help the people who haven't read Lord of the Rings. Anyways, do you think it's weird that all of the owners of Nueva, the founders, are also master distributors in Nueva? Because I sure do. I surely do. I surely do. I surely do. And do you think it's even weirder that they promote that, like, they show their promotions when they rank up and they're always the first people to rank up in the company? It's like adding insult to injury. Like, we started the company and we're also the first people to rank up. Why do you even have to promote yourself? Why don't you just put a highlight on the people who joined you in Nueva? Not only that, they also put their names first every single time there's a ranking list. Every single time there's a list of people who are shown to hit whatever kind of list of people who are at a certain rank, John Melton puts his name first every single time. Where's the humility? Put your name last, my guy. Nick! Dude, Zolecki? Yep, him and his outlets. I should have put him in an outlet suit for October, for Halloween. I missed my opportunity. Hero! 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 We're crocheting. I'm doing a foundation single crochet for my market bag. Also, we've already lit the candle, and I stole this from my mom. I just think it's audacious. I just think it's rude AF. I just think it's like the pro at the tennis club teaching the 12 and unders and beating them every time in those half court games that we used to play, and the pro always making it to the top, and then the pro getting to the number, obviously, like, getting the first place, and then being so excited and rubbing it in the faces of all the 12-year-olds. Like, come on, dude. What are y'all doing? Some of us are failing to crochet. I've got my project next to me, but I haven't gotten a stitch in. We're raging. I mean, I've had to restart mine like 3 times because I'm just Tony. I told Nick, I've asked Tony that if he offers to straighten out, like, I know it's crooked, but we've already counted the tiles. If he offers to lower one of the outlets, Baby Snark will not snark on the next 2 of his videos, but Polite Demon Lawyer has not made any promises. This one is 9 tiles up from the bottom of the counter to the bottom of the outlet or from the switch, and then this one's 8 tiles up from the bottom of the counter to the bottom of the switch. Does it matter? No. Am I looking at it? Yes. I'm also looking at these over here. Does it matter? No. Which is why I'm going to focus on my crochet. Right? Right. Right. I mean I have stopped the stream already many, many, many times. Unfortunately, and I'm sorry, chat, and I'm sorry if you're new here. On brand, the squirrels. By the squirrels, I mean me. That is why our brand is the squirrels, the kazoos, and, technical difficulties. Although, if someone has a birthday, I have new birthday things, okay? New birthday things are here. I've got a whole birthday folder for y'all. And I don't know if there's any member milestones, but I don't have anything new for that yet, but I'm working on it. So, let's get back to Mr. Zolecki, because I'm delighted. I'm delighted to be here.
ordering, right? Customers that are already, loving the product, loving the service, whatever you're promoting. Well, guess what? That's in addition to your brand new customers that are coming in, because clarity creates urgency. So have these non-negotiable goals, but really have them set in stone. So if you haven't made them yet, like we already made ours over the weekend, but if you haven't made yours yet, take some time today and make your income goal, your rank goal, and your customer goal. Okay. Number 2 is you've got to get visible right now. I always tell people it's so important not to wait till the middle of the month, not to wait till you launch all your Black Friday specials, not to wait till you have all your cool incentives that are dropping or your cool promotions that are happening or all the greatness that's around what you're doing inside your business. And then you're like, okay, now I can get after my business. Don't do that this month, because if you wait, guess what's going to happen? You won't get the new customers you thought you were going to get. You're not going to get the rank you thought you're going to get. You're not going to get the activity you thought you were going to get. You're not going to get the income you thought you were going to get. Hey, Sandy, so you got to go now. Like,
I have a question.
Hey, Tony, can I ask you a question? Can I just, ask you a question for a second? I just want to, ask you a question. If it's so important to get visible, then, why is it upsetting to get one of your videos on the internet on anti-MLM? Because if your message is so great, then why is anti-MLM reacting to it such a big deal? Because your message is just being delivered on the internet to a new audience, and someone's gonna hear it and say, oh my God, Tony Zolecki, I'm gonna go join his team, right? Someone here in anti-MLM is gonna say, oh my God, I hate anti-MLM because I just heard Tony's pitch. Nueva, right? Right? Or no? Because obviously, I'm not cutting your video up. It's just me and Baby Snark doing the most to say, the Federal Trade Commission says you can't say that, sir. Maybe you should share the income disclosure statement because that's deceptive. And please don't copyright strike people's channels because read the policies and procedures of YouTube, sir. I'm just confused. If your message is so great, then spreading it around on the internet should be great, right? And, I don't understand. I'm confused. If visibility is the king, then why is visibility on YouTube on anti-MLM not also king? I'm confused. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Sparrow. Wait. I have... Wait. Whenever it's Sparrow's birthday, I've got new birthday stuff for the stream. Dang it.
I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I'll text you. Hero! Look what I got. Oh, wait, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do it. Because it's in a folder. Dang it. I'm working on new stuff. Tony Zolecki.
Think about this. Think about November to remember, and boom, the gun goes off, right? And you're starting this race. And it starts today. It should have started this weekend, right after Halloween. But if it didn't, it starts today. And every single day, you got to be visible. What do I mean by being visible? Is that you need to show up to your world. Now, a lot of your world's on social media. Some of your world's offline. Some of your world is through email, is through text, is through
Email.
the different things we do on social, different platforms. Well, guess what you got to figure out today is, okay, how am I getting visible today with posts, with stories, with reels, with lives? How am I creating curiosity? How am I pushing my business in front of as many eyeballs as possible? Like, you've got to figure out and have a strategy and a plan today. Again, not in a couple weeks, not November 10th, today, because it needs to start. Because what happens in our business is you have a compounding effect. It's like sometimes people see you today, for instance, right? And they might not engage, they might not comment, they might not make a move on your call to action at the end of whatever you're, pushing out. But here's the thing, now you show up tomorrow, and that same person sees it again and still might not engage with you. And then on Wednesday, you show up again. And all of a sudden on Wednesday, boom, they're on your VIP list. All of a sudden on Wednesday, boom, the connection is made. All of a sudden on Wednesday, boom, they're a part of your world. Why? Because you did something Monday, today, you did something Tuesday, tomorrow, and then you showed up again for 3 days in a row, and boom, the magic happens. So a lot of times in the business, when we do what we do to build, to create, to really push this thing down the road, is that we show up and then we stop showing up. So it's kind of like, Tony showed up today, but where has Tony been the rest of the week? Tony's been gone. Now, you'll never see me do this because I've learned from this over the last 30 years doing this business, is that the people that show up every single day, and again, it's just showing up in your kind of jam, how you run your business, how you build your business, how you promote your business. It's you consistently being the face of your company.
Are you the face of your company, or are you at the top of a triangular prism scheme? Is it you convincing people to continue to show up so that when they swipe their credit card, you continually get commissions, and you training people here to show up so that you get to remain king? Are you actually selling things, or are you selling people on the idea that them running this race, even though there is no real finish line for them actually making money, that you get to remain at the top? I would like to know how many people on your team are winning in Nueva. I would like to know how many people on your team won in Modere. How come Modere shut down? If people were actually winning on your team, how come Modere shut down? I would like to know how come you were taking peptides and you never told your team that you were doing it 2 years before you started Nueva. And how come that transparency that maybe you talk about wasn't important then? I'm confused. I probably missed. Oh, it's March? Okay. Yeah, it is go for no. The outlet covers and backsplash tiles are brushed copper. Yep. Yes, they sure are. Hey, Shadow. Hello.
Company, because you're the CEO, the face of your brand, because it's you people are locking arms with. It's you people are joining. Sure, they might get excited about your product, your service, your comp plan, the training that you offer, all the greatness that goes on. But when it comes down to it, they're like, man, I like Christy.
31.
I like Christy a lot. Man, Christy is my girl. Christy is my jam. And boom, that's the connection. Boom. You're getting started, right? So make sure you're consistent every single day. Now, you want to be building your VIP list today. You want to be building your VIP list tomorrow, your VIP list on Wednesday, your VIP list on Thursday. Like every single day, your call to action should be, you know what? gosh, you got to drop VIP so you can get early access to all the deals that are coming in a week, or all the things that I'm going to be rolling out, or all the bundles with all the free product that's going to be incorporated with what I'm doing, right? Because here's what happens in most companies, and I know this happens in ours, is this month, as you guys create some of the most craziest product bundles, service bundles, whatever you're promoting, you're going to have free products in there, giveaways, doorbusters, all this cool stuff. And it gets people excited because people love free things. People love to be around excitement. People love to be in an inclusive group. People love to know about things before everybody else knows about things. People love to be in that special group with you that no one else has access to right now, but they're in it because they engage, because they commented ready, and they wanted to get the inside scoop before anybody else got the inside scoop, or they dropped info because they wanted to see it first before anybody else could see it first, right?
I don't really like that. Do y'all like being added to a group on Facebook? I don't. Well, let me know. Listen. Let me know or don't. I don't like being added to a group. I don't like being added to a party. I do not like going info, because then that ends up showing up on a feed. Then people that I am friends with on Facebook are nosy, and they look at that. Sometimes what I say shows up on their feed, and then they say, "Oh my God, DC said info on this post. What is this post about? Oh, why did she say info on that? Interesting. Why did she say info on that? I'm gonna go click on her stuff. What has she been messing around with? Oh, you know what I mean? I loathe face space. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, oops, I messed this up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right? So a lot of your content that you're pushing out there, you got to be able to serve and, give great advice and, share stuff that's really going to help people every single day. But then you're also talking about what's going on in your business this month, what's going on with all the crazy sales and deals and things you're doing that you want them to see, that you want them to understand, that you want them to get this little glimpse before the whole world sees it, right? So your call to actions on everything you push out there, make sure you're bringing people into your world. So whether you use drop VIP, whether you say comment ready, whether you say, DM info, whatever you want to use, whatever, is authentic to you that you like using, you want to start building your list, because by the time that you drop all these incredible deals and all these incredible bundles and giveaways and freebies and extras and all this cool stuff, you could have a handful of people on your VIP list. You could have a dozen people on your VIP list. You could have 50 people on your VIP list. You could have hundreds on your VIP list. I mean, you could have so many people that is in your world just waiting. Now,
I have a question. Sir, I have a question. Can I ask you a question? I just need to put Catherine tape. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put Catherine tape back on the board. Okay. Please hold. Choose file. Catherine, where are you?
Can I ask you a question though?
Just wait.
But can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I just had to label it. Apologies. How much money does all of that cost? You're putting in this idea that giving out all those freebies to get people into the group and telling them, oh, it could be this long, it could be this long, you could have all these customers, you could have all these VIPs, blah, blah, blah. How much is all of that going to cost? How much does it really cost to grow your list? What is the cost per customer? What is that fun little number? Do people have the money to actually grow their customer list? Because maybe people aren't aware that there's a cost there. Maybe people don't have the money for that. I don't think any of the reps actually talk about that before they try to recruit people into Nueva or any other multi-level marketing company. If you're in an MLM or if you're getting recruited into an MLM, have any of the reps ever talked to you about that? If you're in the live chat, if you're in the replay crew, did any of the recruiters ever talk to you about that? So far in my notes, go for no, add tag message. I'm guilty of leaving my family's group chat. I tell my sister to text me the good stuff. He pushes the cost to the customers. Yeah. Yep.
Some of you might add them to a private
Whoops. Sorry.
group. Some of you might add them to like a project broadcast. Some of you might add them to whatever your
Project broadcast is expensive, BT dubs. It's expensive.
using that you like to really bring them in so that they can be in this inner circle getting the inside scoop. So you got to figure out what you're doing and how you're doing it. Third thing is you got to engage your team daily. Now, some of you say, well, Tony, I don't have a team yet. That's okay. Some of you say, I got a handful of people. Awesome. I got a dozen people. Great. I got, 40, 50 people, hundreds, whatever it is. But you got to keep the belief loud inside your team every single day. Why? Because your team.
Because brainwashing. I know that having a team and leading a team is important and that it's not always a high control group. I'm not saying that there's not ever a place for that. In multi-level marketing in a high controlled group situation, keeping people in line, super important. Keeping people plugged in and close and emotionally attached, super important. Super, 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 super important.
Team needs to hear it. Your team needs to see it. Your team needs to feel it. Your team needs to get excited every single day with you.
Emotional
anybody can
control.
get excited one day. Would you agree with that? Drop a 1 in the comments if you agree with that. Anybody can get excited one day. But how do you keep people excited 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, a week in a row? Is that they need to feel and see and just get caught up in it. Because one of the things.
Just get caught up in it. How do you do that? How do you keep people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, that's okay. I tried my best.
That this business really is all about is community. It's all about, people coming together with collaboration and everybody giving their best stuff. Here's the strategies. Here's what works. Do A, get these results. Do A and B, get these results. Do this exact playbook game plan, and this is what your business is going to look like. If you follow this plan, these are the results that you're going to get. If you don't veer off it, guess what? You have a great shot at hitting your income goal and your rank goal by the end of the month. But you got to engage your team. So what does that mean? If it's a handful of people or even more than that, is that you got to figure out what you're doing to keep them excited, to keep them, doing the daily activity that makes it work. And how you do that is you incentivize action, right? You run these fun 48-hour blitzes. You do giveaways early. You do team challenges. You set up chats where, you're working with, if it's a hand.
Hey, how are those compliant? Are those compliant with the rules in the US? Are you staying under what you're supposed to in terms of limits for giveaways? Does it matter to you? Is your team paying the taxes in terms of like the giveaways that they're winning? It's frustrating. It's frustrating because it doesn't seem like the rules matter. It doesn't to me. Maybe the rules do matter behind closed doors, and maybe I don't see all the information that's going on behind closed doors. Maybe Tony Zolecki super cares about the rules and has all the tax information and everybody's doing all the stuff that they're supposed to. It doesn't seem like that based off of the information in the videos that we've seen. That's the story I'm telling myself. I could be completely wrong.
Handful of people in your team and you have a messenger chat set up and you run a 48-hour blitz to see how many people can post and do their reels and do their stories and get as many people on their VIP list as possible. And the one that gets the most on their VIP list among the 5 people inside this chat is going to get this. Maybe some free product is going to get this. Maybe a free.
Why do people have to continue to give stuff away for free? Why?
Training or a coaching call from somebody that maybe is a big leader in your business that you can bring in to have them help, teach and train somebody that went out and got 30 people on their VIP list in 3 days, right? But you want to do this to keep the momentum going, to keep the activity going, to keep the belief high. So think about what you can do right now to incentivize action this week. Maybe you have a team call today. Maybe you have a company call today. Maybe you have something happening today that you want to make sure if there's excitement around that and there's some new things being released, if there's some things that are happening that no one else has seen, guess what? You got to make sure your entire organization is watching, is learning, is in that inside scoop circle.
Yes,
so that
post
they
to
can
post.
be fired up, so that they can see what's going to happen this month, so that they can understand, oh my gosh, we're doing what? We're rolling out all of this? This is all the stuff that we're giving away for freebies and doorbusters and fun stuff. Oh my gosh, this is going to be, but you got to get everybody involved because that is going to be kind of the first step. And then what happens tomorrow is you get people running. You get them running with all the different things that are going to create this action and going to create people that just want to do it because they're so fired up of what's to come. So then think about tomorrow what you can do to really launch people into building their VIP list, right? Think of what incentive you could do. Think about, how you can, do something for 24 hours, right? But think of something that's going to be a lever that you can pull for the people that you're working with, that they not only get fired up, but they actually do it because they're like, this is awesome. Like, I need this. I talk to people every single day. And the number one thing they tell me is, man, I just want to be included with everybody else. I just want to be a part of everything you're doing. Oh my God,
Community is important, but if you're going to pay whatever you can to just be a part of a community, and if Tony Zolecki and the Nueva 9 and the Nazgul 9, however you want to say it, are just going to use community to keep people plugged in and paying into the commissions, that is so fucking twisty. Using community against people who are lonely And I'm saying this as someone who has been lonely and who has had community used against me in the past. This is gross to do if you are a leader and you're doing this in multi-level marketing. If you're in multi-level marketing and if you've had this done to you in the past, what Tony is saying here is there are some people out there who just want to be included. And those people will do whatever they can and will say say yes to whatever as long as they are included. So you just have to ask them because they will say yes because they're saying yes to community and they want to be a part of a community. I'm not saying, oh my God, this is wild because people are saying yes. I'm saying this is wildly twisty and gross of Tony and other multi-level marketing leaders doing this to people for money. Clap, 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 clap in rage. Imagine all the claps. I don't want to blow your ears out. I'm so mad. I'm just want to yell. I'm gonna have to, I'm so, Mother trucker. Hi, Diane. Is that not wild? Are we surprised? But it's still so wild to hear. And this is on Tony's timeline. I just wonder if Tony's pastor just took the time to listen to what he's saying. Or any pastor would just take the time to listen to some of the stuff that people are saying on these multi-level marketing trainings and go, what? What do you mean that there's people out there that you're saying are so lonely that they'll say yes to anything because they just want to be a part of a community, and you're going to use that loneliness against them to get money from them? And I know there's ethical communities and there's ethical religious groups that don't take advantage of people. I know they're out there. I'm not going to do a part to whole fallacy or a whole to part fallacy. I'm not going to do it because I know they're out there. I know there's transparent. I'm emotional because I've had not good experiences with religious organizations, and I'm regulating myself. I know that there are transparent, ethical, religious groups out there. Just like I know there's transparent, ethical, religious people in the live chat. I've talked to y'all. I know that there's transparent, ethical, non-religious people in the chat. I know that y'all get along with each other in the live chat. I know that there are people with opposing political views in the live chat, and y'all can talk reasonably with one another, and y'all can talk at a heightened discourse, and then finish the conversation and go back and being reasonable to each other. I've seen y'all do it in the live chat. I'm just saying, like, you're kind. I know what I'm saying is, I know there's ethical people, and I don't understand how there can be people in Tony's circle. And Tony, I don't know how there can be people in your circle who can listen to your stuff on this call, especially with what you profess and what John Melton professes and all the people in your group profess, and can listen to this and say, okay, let's find people who are so desperate to be part of community and then use them and that feeling to be part of a community to get money from them. What are you doing? What are you doing? You could say, you know what, DC, you're just totally not understanding this. I think I am. Why don't you go back and listen to what you said? And again, you know what? Imagine if a 12-year-old or a 10-year-old listened to what you said and think about what they would have thought about your words. And maybe you would even say, oh, well, they're not old enough to understand the nuance of what I'm saying. No, kids are have a pretty good understanding about that type of meaning. And I think you would be surprised about what what they would have to say about you using people's loneliness against them to take money from them. I think you would be surprised. I think you would be surprised. I think you would be really surprised. Boy, I've got big feelings. And that's okay.
I want to be around this fire. I want to be in this chat. You know, if you're doing this with, X amount of people, throw me in there too, because that's a motivator for me to do the activity that I want to do, because I know that's going to get me the results. And these are the results that, make me rank and make me money in this business. So figure that piece out, because that's the number one thing people want. This business sometimes can be a lonely business. Drop a 2 in the comments if you know what I mean. A lonely business, meaning that people are literally inside of your team, inside of your company from all over North America, from all over maybe Europe or Australia, right? Or all these different markets around the world, and they're kind of by themselves, right? And sure, we can connect through social media, and we can connect through, Zooms and different things like that. But when it comes down to it, they still are by themselves, right? And they got to figure out, okay, I got a goal. I know what I got to do. Now, if I can jump in and follow the blueprint, follow the playbook, follow the game plan everybody is doing here, I can do that, because that's going to motivate me. We call it friendly competition.
I just need to look up the pattern of something real quick. Sorry. Well, just 1 second. I just need to know how many rows I gotta do. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay, thanks. Sorry. I forgot what I had to do. Thank you. Thank you. I hate my Okay, so what do we gotta do? Do I just need to post to Discord and do the remind me? Or do I just need to like post to community tab? Like, what do we gotta do? YouTube notifications are being awful right now. Oh, for sure, Nick. Oh, for sure. You have to look at his pictures from like, you have to look at his pictures. For sure.
Drop a 3 in the comments if you like friendly competition. I think the number one thing that still gets me chasing every single day and growing and always having fun, I don't let competition, I want you to get this part because most people don't get this. Most people are like, oh, I don't want to compete because it'll make me feel like crap. And if I don't win, or if I don't, number one on the leaderboard, or if I'm not the best of the best, it's going to destroy me. And I get your understanding and I get how you're feeling there. But here's what I want to tell you. You have to switch how you're thinking about friendly competition. You got to think of it as it's going to help me.
Good to
Whether
see you,
you're
Maya.
number 1 or whether you're number 30 or whether you're, number 3 or whether you're number 25 or whether you're number 5 or whether you're number 50, who gives a rip?
Oh my god, oh my god. Hippity hip hip. Hip hip hooray. Oh my god, am I allowed to say hypocrite?
Sir, where's my damn pencil? Hello? Where's my microphone? Oh no! I can't find my microphone. That's okay. I'll use my crochet hook. Sir? Hello? Sir? I don't believe that for one damn second. If that was the case, why are you and John Melton and all of the Nazgul 9, why are y'all constantly putting your names at the very top of the list whenever y'all are achieving all of the ranks and whenever you're posting the list? Why don't y'all put yourselves at the very bottom of the list? Why? Put yourselves at the bottom. If it doesn't matter, put yourselves at the bottom. But you have to put yourselves at the top. So if it doesn't matter, then do the behavior that you're telling us to do on this live stream. Right? 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 At least be consistent. Are we, someone tell me why he's teaching something that they are not doing in the Facebook group. Please someone tell me. Please someone help me. Also, this microphone. Oh no, my microphone's all the way over there. That's okay. We can have our crafting microphone for November. Oh, that's all right. My phone's not here either. Marge is gonna be pissed.
They do this. He and John Melton and Margie, well, not necessarily Margie, Michelle Barnes, they cannot help themselves. That would require humility. I think the Nazgul would need a dictionary to know what the word means. I just have no idea Also, how is there separation from the owners and the master distributors if they're constantly in the pool to attempt to participate in every single competition? Like, how is there going to ever be a attempt to maintain separation for respect if they're also competing against them? Rules for thee, but not for me, is one of the core tenets of MLM. Yes. Correct. Da-na-na. I wonder if I can grab that short clip and if we wouldn't be demonetized. The very first part of that little da-na-na-na-na, that part of the soundtrack of Lord of the Rings, whenever we do anything with Nueva, I'm gonna check it out. We'll see if we get demonetized. I need my microphone on a pull-down spring. Honestly, don't tell XCal. I'll put that pencil on that. I'll put that pencil on that. I will. That would be great. Hi, Ov. Good to see you.
And I want you to get this part. Please get this today, because that is great, and there's always going to be a one.
Sorry. Uh-oh, did I not mute the other one? Oh, I did. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the list goes on. You know what I'm talking about. But you've got to use the competition piece, the friendly competition piece, as for you to get inspired, to get moving, to get going, to do what you need to be doing every single day, right? Especially wherever you are and wherever you're building, wherever you're growing, and whatever you're doing to create the success you're creating. But use it to better you. Use it to better your daily actions and activities. Use it to get better up here. Use it to really push yourself, because you're not going to push yourself all by yourself. You're not going to lean on your own self just to, go do more. A lot of times it just doesn't happen. And then it's kind of like, man, you beat yourself up at the end of the week because you're like, I didn't do as much. I could have did more. Man, I didn't really get into any activity. Man, my VIP list, I don't really have one. Wow, I didn't really get into conversations. I didn't really talk about the business, talk about the excitement, talk about everything that we're doing, because you were kind of in your own head and just kind of by yourself, right? So use friendly competition as a tool to go. And I said it earlier, I use it today. I'm chasing other leaders in the profession. I'm chasing other leaders in different companies, in our space. And I do it in a friendly way. I do it in an exciting way. I've got friends in a lot of different companies. I see what they're doing. I see who's really doing the work. I see who's really doing the sales. I see who's really doing it the right way. I let myself use that as something to inspire me every day, motivate me every day, push me every day, get me to do things I typically wouldn't do, and not in a negative way, not in a way that I'm going to kick their butt and wipe them off planet Earth, not in that way at all. Because if you understand abundance and you understand the world we live in today, you know how much room there is to have multiple, dozens, billion-dollar companies, $500 million companies, thousands of $100 million companies.
Notice how he made the distinction that there's thousands of $100 million companies, because Justin Prince just announced, and we covered it in October, Justin Prince did $100 million in 11 months in Make Wellness. Did you notice that he qualified how many $100 million companies there were? So I'm so hunky-dory, I'm so chill about my competition with other people, and yet he had to be super specific about how, there were so many $100 million companies out there. Do all the self-help things because you can't brainwash yourself. Yep. Methinks that he is not as chill as we thought he was about Justin Prince. I would love to hear, in a mostly legal way, where I wouldn't get in trouble with the law, how he and the other Nazgul, the other Nueva 9, at what they really think about Justin Prince. I would love to hear it because we know that John Melton is a completely different person on voice notes to people when he doesn't think that people are ever going to hear his voice notes. If y'all have heard the voice notes to Marina Simone and Amber DeLoof. So I would... Oops, I skipped some. Dang it, at least I caught it. I would love to hear. If y'all ever find a Zoom call that you want to send me, you can send it to my campsite. Very, very catty.
Yeah, I love that.
Love
Sandy.
it, Becca.
I'm chasing them too. And in a great way, right? But here is the thing, is that you need something different. Now you might say, Tony, this sounds a little wild and crazy. Well, here is what I want to tell you. It's going to be a November to remember. I want you to double your income. I want you to double your rank. I want you to double the customers you ever brought in. I want you to double the people, the distributors that are coming in your business. I want your team to double. I want your team to win bigger than they ever won before. I want you to finish off this month at the end and say, man, I got after it. Just like Tony said, I should have got after it. I used these things and look where I am. Look what's happened to me. Look where my team is. Holy smokes. That's my wish for you. So again, when you use this the right way, it works. Let's go.
There it is.
So here's another thing. You got to reconnect with every...
When you use this the right way, it works. And when you don't use it the right way, and I'm the judge and jury of whether you used it the right way or the wrong way, it works. Either way. And I'm the one. So, it always works. And there's no unbiased way to tell if it's going to work or not work. It's just me. Oh, but you can trust me. You can totally trust me.
I'm like totally trustworthy. I'm so trustworthy. You can totally trust me all the time. This is I'm being Tony as Baby Snark. 7. It works if you work. And I'm going to tell you if you're working the right way. And you're working the right way if you're winning. And I'm going to tell you if you're winning. And you're winning if you are making money. And don't tell me at the end of the year if you actually made money. I just want to know what you are making every month. Gross. Not net. Okay? Okay.
Ambitious. Oh my God.
Everybody you've been talking to
Sorry.
in the business so far. Why? Because you need to let them know, oh my God, Nicole, you won't even believe what's happening in November right now. Oh my gosh, I was just on a call that nobody was on, just a handful of us. And let me tell you something. What I just found out, I got to share with you. Oh my gosh, what we are doing, I got to tell you. Oh my gosh. And again, this is genuine. This is being real with them. This is you taking the awesomeness of what's happening in your company.
Maybe Baby Snark can't be sarcastic, Tony. Maybe it has to be polite demon lawyer. You know what I mean? Maybe it does have to be polite demon lawyer. Maybe it does. Okay. Do. Okay. This should have been the cover. We're only halfway through? Tony. Genuinely lying. Uh-oh, go on.
company, in your business, inside your team, with your leadership line, and there should be like boom, 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 boom. Like you should have a list. I would tell you this, and this is when you know you're in the right company. If you were to take out a piece of paper and you were to say November to remember, and you were to say, I'm going to write down as many things that is happening that holy smokes, one of those mind-blowing emojis. Somebody put a mind-blowing emoji in the chat right now. But if you were to write down all the things that are happening inside your company this month, I mean, there should be dozens. There should be at least 10. There should be, a minimum, in my opinion, of at least 5, right? But you should have all these things and you should know what they are. And guess what you should do? You should be telling everybody that you've ever talked to, oh my gosh, we need to talk. Oh my God, I got to tell you what's happening. Oh my gosh, when you hear this, you are going to be fired up. Oh my gosh, this changes the game. Because one, like, I know what's coming, and I know, like, everybody's going to know what's coming for what we're doing. And it really is next level, mind blowing. Oh my gosh. And what happens this month for us will be absolutely craziness in a positive way. But it should be like that for you, no matter where you are, no matter what you're building, no matter what company
He's dropping stuff for Nueva.
So you've got to reconnect, and you've got to look at everybody. So again, if you're following up, if you have whatever system you're using, like you should have a list. It's funny because this weekend I worked on this because again, you got to work on it. You got to go. But I've got 300 people that I'm following up with this week just to tell them what's going on, just to tell them, oh my gosh, when you hear this, and it's real, and it's genuine, and it's happening, and it's going to benefit them, and it's going to give them an opportunity to get involved and to be a part of something that they've been telling me they've wanted to do and restart unfinished business. I got one left running me. I know that, I'm talented. Maybe I was with the wrong people, the wrong leadership team, the wrong company, whatever. Because you hear everything. Like Sandy's got 150. Love it, Sandy. I'll challenge you, Sandy. Let's get it to 200. Knowing Sandy, she'll have more than that. So here is what I want to tell you, is that you've got to have that run and you've got to be organized. So don't wait for anybody to, come to you and, have that call and have that time with you, because that could be a week that you waste. Every day, every 24 hours, this is how I want you to see it. Every 24 hours is the most important 24 hours. Did you get that? Every day is the most important day for November. Every 24 hours is the most important 24 hours. So don't let a day go by. And I know it's going to be a little extra for a lot of you this month, but guess what? The rewards will pay you for years.
Will it?
Will pay you for months. Will pay you the work you do in November. You'll see what happens 6 months from now from what you did this month. Because some of you are going to...
Will it? What about in January? What about in December? What if it doesn't pay us back in 6 months? I would love, if you are in Nueva, and I would love to be wrong. Truly, show me the work that you did this month. Show me the work you do, and show me the results from this month. Do the work in December. Show me the work you do in December. Do the work in January. Show me the work. 6 months, and then show me the results in 6 months. What did I do here? Dadgummit. I would love to know. If I'm wrong, okay. I'm wrong all the time. I can handle it. I'm not in an MLM anymore. I'm not toxically positive. Obviously not if you've been here for half a second. I'm just saying. If what he's saying is actually true, if it's not just him saying, hey, something great's going to happen in 6 months, and it's not just him saying, stay in for 6 months and keep running your credit card for 6 months, and there's actually something good that's happening in 6 months, like you actually making money, show me the numbers, show me that you're making money, making a profit, I'd love to see actual data. Nobody in MLM has shown me actual data yet. They've not done that yet. Shocker. Somebody show me something. Somebody. Please.
To do more
Oops.
in this
Sorry, he keeps pausing.
30 days than you did in the last 6 months. I was talking to someone from another company today, and he says, you know what's crazy, Tony? We were talking yesterday. He goes, I'm going to do more, me and my wife, in the month of November, we were talking about it, than we did the last 18 months. And I go, wow, that's pretty cool. I says, you know what's going to happen to your business when you do that this month? I says, you know what rewards you're going to reap for the next 5 years? You know what's going to happen with people that raise up and explode in your business and go from some of the basic ranks to the top ranks, go from, making a few $100s to making tens of thousands of dollars, going to showing up at an event by themselves to now showing up at an event with 100 people in their team. Do you know what's going to happen? So here is what I'll challenge you to do today. And here's what I'll challenge you and replayers, hello. This is what I'll challenge everybody to do today is 1, push yourself. 2, be uncomfortable. 3, get organized. 4, have your goals etched in stone. 5, have your list.
He already said all these points and now he's using numbers he already used earlier in his chat. Can't you use letters or something? God dang it. Tony?
Wait, what? Is this? Oh, this is polite demon lawyer, sorry. if you're just gonna get if you're gonna be on, higher, if you're gonna be on a soapbox and be talking down to us, can you just be clearer? Please? I mean, I know I do it all the time, but it's a little hopeful if you're gonna give us a differentiation because I'm taking notes, and some of the people in the chat are taking notes, but if we're gonna reread this later on, it's a little confusing. So, sorry. It's just a little tip from me to you. I don't mean to be condescending, but I'm a polite demon lawyer, so can't really help myself, but continue on.
And 1, you're building your VIP list, but you have a list that you're following up with. And let me tell you something. There's people on that list that they want to get in and not just buy your service or product. They want to get in and actually make money. Because there's something coming for everybody very, very soon, and that's called Christmas. That's called holiday cash. That's called I need some extra money because I have a lot of gifts and I have a lot of things that I want to do with my family, my loved ones, and the people that really, need to be spoiled these holiday seasons. And guess what the opportunity you have right now? You have the opportunity to take all the greatness that's happening and maybe go put in 2, 3, 4, 5 people this week or 1 person this week from a business standpoint, from a distributor standpoint. Why? Because they are now going to be set up for the month of November, and then you got to put them on a plan, right? Where they know exactly what they need to do to go make that extra $2,000 a month for Christmas, or that extra $5,000 a month for Christmas, or that extra $500, for whatever their goal is. And obviously you got to find out what they want to do and how much they want to make. But don't let those people, thanks Shannon, don't let those people pass you by, because there's people that want to be in this business, in your company.
Hey, Tony, did you forget to say, even if you're having conversation with people about how much they want to make, you can never make claims about what you can or cannot make in multi-level marketing that, what is it? There's something in Section 5 of the FTC Act about it's not just about hard work. I don't remember. My brain's a little fried today. I ran out of spoons a while ago. He's being a little pastory right now, and it's a little upsetting. Maybe it's the optimism, maybe it's Maybelline, I don't know. Maybe... Oh, sorry, Elizabeth. Good night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning, Rosie! Hi! How are you?
Part-time because they're doing something full-time and they're working their butts off, and that's not enough extra cash for them for the holidays. And now you've got this amazing business, you've got this amazing, thing you're doing in November with your company, and you want them to be a part of it so they can go out and get their goal accomplished income-wise so that they can have the best holiday they've ever had before. So don't leave those people off your list at all either. And here's what I'll close with, is that you got to be celebrating loud and early every single day this month. What do I mean by that? Recognition fuels duplication. Recognition fires people up. And I don't care if it's a new customer, a new team member, something that's happening, inside your company, inside your leadership line, inside a Facebook group. If you hear a story, you see a testimonial, you see something happening, you got to celebrate loud and you got to celebrate early. Why is that so important?
That's okay,
Carrie,
Rosie.
You do this really,
good to
really
see
well,
you.
Carrie. You're always celebrating loud and early and loving on people and making them feel like $1,000,000. And it's so cool to watch. But the reason this is so important is because people love the feeling. People move because of that feeling. People get motivated because of that feeling. People see what's possible because of that feeling. Because our business is a story business. Our business is hey, let's create a story. And for a lot of people, it's a brand new story. For a lot of people, their heart's been ripped out. Their dreams have been crushed. They've thrown the towel in.
Hey, it's not a new story? Science? Here's the thing. You cannot tell a new story at the expense of science. That's the issue. Stories are important, but you cannot crush facts just to tell a better story. That's another issue. And it's a big issue. There's a big thing in multi-level marketing, your why should make you cry. And they tell you that before they even start talking to you about the importance of what you can and cannot say about the products, because they want you to have a really good testimonial about what the products can and cannot do for you. And before they even, again, to talk to you about what you can and cannot say about the products, they start saying, oh, do you feel better? Do you feel better? First they say, what brought you here? How do you feel? And they start every single time they talk to you, how do you feel? Has the product helped? What products are you taking? What products have you tried yet? Oh, have you tried this product? Oh, did you know Melanie's tried this product? Why don't you contact Melanie? And so you're sucked into this vortex of anecdotal testimonials. And yes, there are places in science for anecdotal information. However, that's all it becomes sometimes. And you are shown pictures of people that you're never going to meet, that sometimes the people in your Facebook group are never going to meet. And sometimes the stories are exaggerated greatly, unfortunately, because everyone wants a good story, a good before and after, to show that a product works. And sometimes the product does not work for everyone. And still, there are things you cannot say about supplements. Oh my God. As Broken Waffle says, appeal to bullshit.
They beat themselves up. They say things to themselves that they should never say to themselves because it brings them back instead of moving them forward. And when you're loving on people, when you're an encourager, when you're celebrating them, when you're sharing stories, when you're leaning on them ever so slightly, when you're giving them the love they deserve and respect, guess what happens? Is you see them break out. You see them get excited. You see them move like they haven't moved in a long time. You see them say, you know what? I deserve this. You see them say, I'm making this. You see them say, I am grateful and thank you because you let me see something I haven't been able to see in years or months or weeks. And you're the catalyst. You know, we're all catalysts. And we're a catalyst to bring awesomeness in the people's lives. We're a catalyst to give them a game plan so that they can win again or that they can continue to win at a level they deserve to win at. Like, that's what we're supposed to be doing. How do we make people feel good and make them be better and give them opportunity and give them a clear game plan so that they know the steps it's going to take for them to get the results and the goal achieved that they deserve?
How do you give someone a clear game plan when you forget to tell them what the FTC says about deceptive income claims, deceptive medical claims, deceptive all the above regarding what they can and cannot say about the supplements that you might be selling in your multi-level marketing company? How can why that seems like a big part of the game plan, sir? That seems to be a big issue, Tony. I'm not saying that people are not important. I'm not saying that like the emotional side of people are important. I'm just saying you seem to have left out a lot to be desired in an emotionally agile way. At the I guess you've traded it out for the high control group option, which I think that was an awful choice. Catalyst or bullshit. Artist, both. The Cattle Bowl.
To achieve. Like, that's who we are and what we're supposed to
The
be
Cattle
doing.
Bowl.
And don't ever sell yourself short. I've seen this every single day for a long time where people say, man, I don't know if I have it, or do I have the guidance and leadership and influence, and all that is garbage. It's just all the stuff in our head to keep us being mediocre, to keep us being average, to keep us playing small, to keep us not, chasing our dream, running for our dreams on fire, like all that stuff, you got to let go. And that's why it's so important. If you aren't connected, get connected. Because if the connection is there, guess what? A lot of times you're going to do the work. Thanks, Janet. A lot of times you're going to hit the goal. A lot of times you're going to make the money. A lot of times you're going to lead people in a way that they're begging, they're searching. They want to be led, but they just haven't seen you show up consistently and visible and doing it at a level where they're like, man, Shannon, let's go.
People want to be led? Huh? Live chat. Y'all are great. I don't want to lead you. Other than you go to your own therapist. Maybe if you're a member, you can go to the Discord and find the button to get your Christmas card that my sister's painting. If you're a member, or if you have multi-level marketing fuckery afoot, you can submit it so I can react to it. Or I don't know. If you have insurance, you should go to the doctor if you've been putting it off, because I encourage you to advocate for yourself in a medically sound way if you go that route. Please don't join an MLM. I don't know, like, I certainly am not the Pied Piper. There's a lot of people out there, and I don't really. I would rather nobody touch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, thank you. We lead with yarn. I mean, maybe. Thanks, Janet, and all I can imagine is the good place. This. Oh my god. Yep. 234. God.
Oh, wow. I needed that. Wow.
Sorry. I didn't need that. I think I Can someone come pick me up? I'm scared.
Wow. This is really important for me. Incredible. Okay, let's make it happen. So, as we wrap this live up, hope you got some value. If you did, tag some people, share this thing out, because I want everybody to have their best November that they've ever had. So, in recapping, set up your non-negotiable goals, have those crystal clear today, and again, send them to the people that you're working with. So, if I enrolled you, send me your goals for the month, right? If you're working in a company and you have a leadership line, send them to somebody. But the reason I want you to send them to somebody
join me in
besides just
Nueva.
having them yourself,
Not me.
is because
Don't join him.
there's some accountability there. You're doing something that I believe is the best thing you can ever do if you're doing this business. You're proclaiming yourself, and you're telling the world. You're telling maybe people that you work
words
with, or your leadership line. You might even get crazy enough to put it in your story. You might put it on social, but you're proclaiming yourself.
See,
and
Bible
you're
words.
putting it out there, so you're letting everybody know, and use that as a good thing. Okay. 2, start building your VIP list, start getting visible. I want you everywhere, and just be you, and think about what kind of content you can put out there that's going to get people excited, get them engaged, and get them to connect with you so that they can, be the first to hear all the greatness you got going on this month. Engage your team early. You got to keep the belief up every single day. So make sure, whether it's you and a handful of people, or if there's more than that, got to keep them moving, keep them engaged, keep them on fire, right? You got to reconnect with your prospects. You've got to have a reason to, have a list of your things that's happening for you this month, whether it's inside your team.
Dude, you're telling us too much info.
What you're personally doing, but have that list and reconnect with everybody that you possibly have talked to, and let them know about.
You're like spewing so much info. Like, I would almost take a really bad PowerPoint. He told us he was going to wrap up twice. And now he's literally, oh my God. Oh dear. Tony?
Honestly, I don't think I do baby snark a ton, but on your videos, special place in my heart, I think I'm just gonna up my baby snark percentage on your videos just because I know you love it so much. I would recommend, and this is coming from one squirrel to another, I would recommend you cull, streamline, this process, because woof, dude, way too much information. And I know I should speak for myself, but I think I'm a lost cause, honestly. Like, I've accepted the squirrel. I think you gotta fix that outlet and streamline the process. Obviously, you make a lot more money than I do. Love live with your copper backsplash and maybe never take my advice, but God, I'm confused. Can you just make us a PowerPoint? Because this is awful. DC, you're just not smart enough to understand. I don't understand. 12 more action items. I'll get right on that. Thanks so much, Tony.
Where's Marge when we need her? God.
About the great news. Let them know about what's happening. Let them know about how we're rolling, how you're rolling, and why it's perfect for them. Incentivize action, right? So think about some 48-hour things you
Stop
can do.
snapping
Think
at
about
us.
some blitzes, giveaways, team challenges, things that will keep people moving every single week. And then celebrate loud and celebrate early. Thanks for being on this morning. Had the most amazing week ever. Love you, Facebook family. I wouldn't be the person I am today without you. So thanks for the love. Thanks for the messages. Thanks for being who you are, because I feel it and I know that this is your month and you're going to rock it out like you've never rocked it out before. If you ever need any help, guidance, or strategy, feel free to always reach out to me. And I'm always an open book to help
Nueva
anybody
pitch.
win at a level you deserve to win at. Take care, everybody.
Oh my God. Listen. He must be somewhat good at something, because he's the moneymaker. He's the one that started Nueva, and I'm, my call to action is, you know what? You can like and subscribe if you want to. You can like the video, you can subscribe, you can turn on notifications, even though they're broken right now, because YouTube's being YouTube. We are going to cover Tony, but we're going to continue to cover many multi-level marketing companies, but this is a crafty month. I'm making a market bag. We're going to give it away on we may do a half giveaway where maybe I need help with shipping, maybe $5 in shipping. But these are cool. I think Tori likes hers, but they are you can just take them to the grocery store or whatever, and they're made out of cotton, so they're super, if you like them. It's dark blue, so it's pretty neutral color. But I'm just trying to get through some of my yarn and also do giveaways, because doing what I can. Anyways, but we're going to build Legos depending on how I feel tomorrow, because I'm going to have to drive home in rush hour traffic, so we are going to do a thumbnail in the morning we might do a thumbnail in the morning. I have to see if we know what information we're doing. We'll see. But that's Tony. He is one of the founders of Nueva. He and John Melton and the others, Nueva 9, started Nueva 48 hours after Modere shut down. Modere shut down about an hour before commission checks were supposed to go out. People flipped out. Allegedly, the guy who was helping finance Make Wellness also helped finance Nueva, which is wild because Justin Prince has somewhat of a John Melton and team have somewhat of a blood feud with Justin Prince. Justin Prince got terminated from Modere 18 months before Modere shut down. And he was supposed to get a $300,000 commission check. And before Modere paid him that commission check, he got terminated. And he got terminated because there was a hint that he was going to be starting up his own multi-level marketing company. And he said, "Oh no, there's no way on God's green earth I'm going to start my own multi-level marketing company." And then Make Wellness started, and surprisingly, he did $100 million in the first 11 months, which is ridiculously, that's a huge number. huge. It's a huge, 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 huge number. And I'm not trying to say, oh my God, MLM, but that's, oh my God, a business. That's a wild number. And I think we were listening to another MLM. I don't know if it was Bravenly. I don't think it was Bravenly, but it was another MLM that we were looking at in October. We did so many MLM companies in October, and they were saying, oh, wow, we've done so well in the first 5 years of our company, and it was under 10 million. It might have been 5 million. No shade, but we were like, well, Make Wellness just did 100 million in 11 months, so. Yeah, Rosie said in non-MLM world, you still get paid when you get terminated. Indeed you do, but welcome to the MLM hellscape, where you never know if you're going to get a paycheck or not. So, embrace your inner small mammals. Oh. So, we will see what is... Oh, here's a little bit of the tea. If you want to know what happened on members only earlier, not too much tea, but Matt with Bomb Party, according to Reddit, in a video we saw and watched, is leaving Bomb Party. They are selling all their inventory. Matt was one of the top 125 who went on the Hawaii trip, and so that was a pretty big shock. Matt, we all love Matt. Matt is super nice. Matt comes into Jen's chat frequently. Matt answers questions in Reddit. Just super kind human, and was on a live stream, said that they were quitting Bomb Party. So at the time of that live stream, going to be quitting Bomb Party. Bethy is adding Park Lane to her selling. TikTok is... Megan Davis has a 3-day ban. TikTok, if there is something that is going to take down reps in Bomb Party and Rise, it's going to be TikTok. TikTok is banning and reducing so much income in Bomb Party and Rise. It's ridiculous. And the reason that it's so interesting is because Bomb Party, Rise, Park Lane, well, Park Lane's new to the TikTok hellscape, but Bomb Party and Rise make so much money on TikTok. The fact that TikTok's like, we're really pissed that you're sending people off platform to process credit cards, we're done. If we hear any of these words, or if our like bots read any of these words, or if our if our system reads any of these words, we're flagging the system. You're not getting sent out to the FYP. So you're not going to get any new people coming to your chat to be able to shop with you. And if you have any links in your bio, specific type of links, you are not going to get sent out to the FYP. So everyone's having to change their language. It's good for anti-MLM. It's wild to see. It's good, and the amount of money that people are losing is good for anti-MLM. So if you want to see, it's wild to watch. Like the loss of money that's going on. It's exciting and also chaotic at the same time. So that's kind of the news. That's the tea, the chaotic news on the anti-MLM front, the MLM front. So anyways, thanks for joining. The next, we'll probably do Legos next. We're working on our Japanese maple, and this is only getting worked on live streams. I will work on this on whenever I get a chance. And so, oh, I forgot to show my scarf. Anyways, it's chaotic today. Thank you. I hope there's a birthday next time we stream because I've got a new birthday set up. So I'm excited to show you. I will see y'all next time. Please like the stream because we're on an odd number. And don't forget your meds and hydrate and eat if you need to. Hug your floofs and make good decisions or don't. Goodbye.